Hello, peoples. Good morning, or I should say, right now, good afternoon. I'm not going to be a Scrooge about it. And welcome to one game that I was given the idea to do this video from this person, as well as Dustin. Where's Clap Song? No! Oh, I need to re-get pretty much everything. I had the Tycoon almost 75 or more than 70% done. And for some reason it's like, nope, you're not gonna. So I have to do this most of it again. Which probably also means re-getting 682, although I still have my 1 rebirth. Which means I still can get it when I get 1 million. Which I got over AFKing, but hey. Yeah, that's loud. And of course I'm out of money already. Yay. Let's otherwise see what we can get. I have figured out through general knowledge and also questions and clues based on what SCPs are where, or at least what SCPs you can get here, that you're basically building Site 19. I think one of the most well-known sites, if not the only one to at least a few people. That's loud! Stop! I just have to deal with the fact that I'm not as rich as I was when I left the other server. Probably could have recorded there, but I also wanted to be able to spawn all my SCPs instead of be limited to just 5. Axolethal, can you do that? I still need to buy the helipad and all that. Just Dustin's name. Axolethal is over there. But I don't see where Dustin is. Dust! It's Dust. Yes, Dust. I'm not gonna call you noob. Everyone's a noob at some point, but I'm not gonna call you noob right now. I'm technically still a noob at this game because I, for some reason, can't exactly find all the buttons to go from 78 to 88 like Axolethal has. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe I am right. Transport attack helicopter. I wonder. Yeah, I can get that. I just forgot to spawn it because I'm so used to buying things and then they just appear. Just as I was about to be able to get him. Oh, by the way, I have found that with this specific, or games like these, the only thing they allow you to have is in terms of the regular, I guess not regular, but the new 3D clothing, the only thing that they let you have is the shoes, if you see that. Those are the shoes that I have on now, unless those are part of my feet, which they might be. But I don't have the pants or the jacket on, because I should, but it just doesn't show. It's gonna do that alarm again, isn't it? I made a team earlier if you didn't see that, which I probably didn't show. Hey, buddy! What? Even years before I started recording, people were calling me bro, man, dude, basically implying that I was a boy when I wasn't. So that was in the back in the days when I was still Blue Day Fury, in which I changed my name in this profile from Ember the Sea Gem to Aqua Day Fury, because to be honest, I did not really like having my name as... No! Don't kill sweet little 999! No! I don't think he can he? He might be able to. I'm gonna come back up here when I get the rest of the butt done. And I get the butt of the joint done. And I can't go any faster! At least I have to get... What if I... No, but then I can't fit! Then I can't fit! Oh, I thank you for grabbing those things. Woohoo! Wait, did you? Wait a minute. You can? You can actually... What? I thought it was basically... Ooh. Boy, this man. I need to join the group of this place. Last time I placed 999, I have to re-get this entire area too. Last time I placed 999 right by 682 because 999 and 682 are friends by lore standpoint. Yeah, I have to re-get pretty much everything. I don't have 1 million right now. I'm not even gonna watch this. I don't wanna watch poor 999 die. I just can't bring myself to watch it die. My nana is so sweet. And to me, he'd probably smell like chocolate. He did not! He did not! You didn't! No! And you just casually hear him and just kill 999 anyway. I swear, this man's hobby is to kill 999 and attempt to kill 682. Sicko. Where's the third one? Unless you hate SCPs, which I can't see why you'd hate 999. 999 is so sweet. Don't you dare kill Sweet 99. I can't do anything. I can't do anything. I legit can't do anything. Not even gonna bother with the knife. That was way better. Save him, please. If not for you, then for me. These people are monsters. I'll go take this thing and become 999 and then run away with it. Breach containment for all I care, 999. Save yourself. Is there ever anything in this one? I don't think there is. I will be too very sad. I don't want 999 to die. I never do that, plug. I never do that. I never plug in saying, hey guys, like and subscribe and share this with blah blah blah. I never do that. Ever. I basically just go, hope you enjoyed whatever else. This man is making me money and I'm like, wow. Oh, he's probably lying, but he's probably lying. He's most likely lying that you guys liked and subscribed, but oh my goodness. Abi Ahmed! Jeff Dunham's Ahmed in which I really like his work because it's so freaking cool. 999! 999! I don't care. Oh boy. How much do I have? I can almost buy 682. Again. I think after you buy 682, you get, yeah, I can buy 682 now. I'm not releasing 682, but I can try to show them off, which I can't. I'm not even going to tell them that I got 682. I'm tempted to, but I won't for 682's sake and my sake. I mean, I don't die by 682, and neither with one other SCP. And I think it was like, what, 054? The little child, the little girl. If these people know my signals, then they know that a closed door by an SCP's cage means that the SCP there is actually in there. Oh yes, the checkpoint for the thing where you get 173. Statue. In which these SCPs over here seem to not exist when you buy them. And I am so confused because I'm very intrigued by a few of them. Like, I'm intrigued about what this one looks like. I'm sure I know I could look it up, but what's their take on it? This one they did like any other did. Or does. No. I saved 99. I saved it. This one, they do that for, but they don't actually show the SCP. It's only the ones in the dark area that... Oh no. I forgot that one. When I first bought that one, I stuck around and then I could not move and it slowly killed me. And so I was like, I'm done with this thing. I'm not even gonna kill myself. I'm not even gonna reset. I'm just gonna let it do its thing, and yeah. Again, I'm a she, but hey. Da 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 da. Kudos is an error term. I think it's K, but I've always spelled it K instead of C. Personally, I believe the term cause came to be when nobody could say kill. It's Cheer One for me! The best soda! No. Where's the carrot? He did. He really did. This one also does not appear. See, like, look, I just bought. He's not there. I'm not gonna lie, for the past 2 weeks, I've been on and off. Whenever I'm reminded about Technoblade, of at least tearing up a little bit. I can't check camera 14 right now. I just know it. These people, they're all headless. Don't believe a word any of them says. We found the SCP in the cafeteria. I am 999. Look at me, I'm cute. I can't heal. I see 999 over there, because I did respawn him. I actually think this man's gonna kill me. I knew it! I knew it! Oh my gosh! No, I want to release 682 to get back at him! I want to... Release 682 to get back at you! Screw it, I'm gonna be 096. I'm gonna risk my life and become 096. Oh. Fine. Am I gonna do it? No, no, I'm not. Oh no, he got to 99 again. No. No, 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 no. He chased 99 already all the way up there, didn't he? Wait a minute! What? What? That's what it is? what I want to do is I want to grab this, and I want to go get. And basically, I want to approach them with this, grab 999, and get the heck out of there. I went the wrong way to the D-class area. Where did he put 999? Not gonna lie, I wasn't originally gonna go save 999 because I wanted to spawn my SCP stuff. Wait, what if he's in the... I didn't see him in this side of the declass area. And then I'm not here. Should've known though. I should have guessed that he would pull that. Everyone has the pestilence according to that one. That one's can't even enable. What? .096, this is it. That's them. I've seen your face! I became it. Or does it actually do the... It does. "096 has breached containment. Oh no, oh no. Except I am 096. Oh my gosh, I can kill people. I thought that I couldn't. I actually thought that I couldn't. I didn't know that for dangerous SCPs, the Euclid and Keter class, that you could just run into people and take a chunk out of their health, or in this case, kill them. That is actually horrifying. Just did 096. And there's the old man. Hello, 106. Oh, whoa, he put me in this dimension. And... Tildeman kills 096, which means I have to put him back in containment. This is not good. For a second there, I thought I was under the impression that they would just let bygones be bygones, but no. He does not let bygones be bygones. She's gonna do this. And go grab the SCP Becomer 9000. The SCP Becomer 9000! And go pick a different SCP to become. I know. Why not? I mean, go for it, dude. Can you... I mean... Sure. When I find your tycoon, because I didn't see Dustin does stuff. So as long as I find your tycoon, then of course I can come get you. What did it? I must have fallen off. I don't care if it's called the SCP controller. I'm going to call it the SCP Becomer 9000. Oh, those are easy. Need to figure out where your facility is, Dustin. Where your Site-19 is. That it? Oh, he left. That is not it. It has some stuff to it. Oh, there he is. Dustin does stuff's tycoon. Axo left. We fly back in the night. In the dark of the night, people will find him. In the dark of the night, not just before dawn. Depends. We're literally on opposite sides of the map from each other. It's actually kind of cool. What? Yes, I know, Alarm. That's Dustin being a doof. It's Dustin being a doof. Some people do like effing Kyle instead of actually saying the actual word. They literally say effing Kyle or effing whatever name or whatever thing. I've been watching way too many streams lately. Instead of in chat, instead of in description, it's in chat when there is no real chat for YouTube unless it's, I believe, live. Only for the RP, Dustin. I'm stuck! Aha! There. Now I have pretty much a complete Site 19. I won't be the only one. Oh man, might be a little difficult to become. Just watch, I get teleported in the dimension right before I enter the area. Never mind. Just need to figure out where the heck he is. He was right there! I just saw him! And then he immediately, oh my gosh, I just got killed again by one of the SCPs. The old man. Shouldn't have actually bought him, but thing is, the problem is you don't see him. I have an idea. So I can better see people's. Especially the old man before I run into him and accidentally get into his dimension. So this is gonna make things turn green, by the way. Green. Like, green, and it gets worse when it's in a dark area. I know, that's the outside. He is absolutely killing the scientists. Oh yeah, you took that one out. I'm absolutely gonna die now. Oh, he's right there. Absolutely completely a killer class. Yeah, you're about to die, Dustin. Did he just break some type of glass? That was the last one I bought. 049. Was it 049? It was not 049. Can't remember all the numbers and in which one it did. Okay, this is my key to figure out which one did what. 096, 280. $106. I need to figure out where I placed 106. Oh, that one didn't work. Ah, yes, this place. I have no idea what that pit is for. I don't remember any type of pit room in the lore. $280. Need to figure out where I put 106 and then respawn in. $096 is right here. $106, that's where it is. I didn't even see Dustin's chats. Probably edit out some of this stuff that I've been saying. Especially the dead periods when, you know. I feel safer, but I don't feel entirely safe. You can turn around, that's what I'm doing. I don't think I even have all the SCPs, but I don't know where else to put them. I don't see 106's pools, and I don't... Oh, there he is. Hello. I did it. I killed him. I just have to avoid all his pools. It's easier than it is in the lore. It's not wanting to spawn any more of the SCPs. I was blocking myself from the room. I died. I'm dead. Daughter kills you? None of the SCPs are over here except for one of them. 999! There you are! Hi! 999? 999? What? This one, I have no idea what it is because these ones don't appear. That one did not appear either. I found you, 999! I'm scared to say this, but, I found 999. Yeah, I'm on it, Dustin. Dosed. 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 In. I had to find my way back. Yep. No, duh, it's not that. That's 682's room. He's gonna pick 682, isn't he? He's gonna pick 682. He's absolutely going to pick 682. And there's no way I'm gonna be able to stop him besides words of saying, please do not become 682. Actually, I have an idea of how to recontain what's here 6. Basically sacrificing my life in order to make sure that he does not get out again. I'm become what? Oh, there he goes. Oh. Let me know what you guys think about doing another Among Us Shenanigans video. I'm definitely thinking about seeing if I can get my family to join. Oh, thunderstorm. So that, you know, things. Because usually the shenanigans that we've pulled off in the previous sessions have been really funny. I won't be directly breaking the fourth wall and talking to you guys. But I will absolutely be making comments from time to time if I figure out how to turn off my mic. Oops. Without actually getting into Discord. Of course I can cut those bits out, but yeah. As we approach the hour mark, I'm going to probably close out soon. And if you guys really like this video, then maybe I can get at least Dustin, if not both Dustin and Axolethal. Dang it, I can't pronounce it. He's be with Dustin so that he does not decide to suddenly turn on 999 again. Oh wait, I can't get the chin up because I don't have VIP. And suddenly, I has, yeah. Zero 096. It's 9,000. 106. Here you are. This is my idea. Let him basically kill me. What? I believe that is the proper. I mean, it does give you time to basically run off and close the door before 106 gets up and escapes, but that might have also been a fluke. I'm very curious what happens. Do I basically become an SCP and am in the view, or does it basically take my body and respawn me while it's still on a rampage until killed, or, you know, the body rots? It's a good idea, but disable. Why am I looking at the SCPs? We all know that I'd become 999 and be a friend to the escaped convict, or I guess not convict, but thing. I come back to the mask! It's exactly like in the... Oh. What? Oh, it's because I'm the... at the private server. I just need to find my way out. I can get killed again, but that would lead to me trying to navigate this maze again. I'm gonna have to last one over here, probably because it's the hole. It's the hole. Which means I need to go more this way. And then this way. That one of his holes stuck around. And I just made it right back. Yay. Shooting guns is not the answer to absolutely everything, Dustin. I know this is the exact same problem I had before. I am stuck in a maze, people. Let's go this way. What if it's not there? What if it's over here? It's not, mark my words, but... And it is, of course it is. Oh, goodness. Can't exactly activate the chest all the time to keep this area secure. I just need to just go up these stairs and over the crosswalk. And then get rid of my beautiful clothes while keeping my amazing goggles. Taking a set of me now before I become something ugly. I've become something ugly. That's a juicy thunderstorm outside, but it's not the worst I've seen. He's 682, isn't he? Or is he looking for 106? But that one's off limits. Hold up, what's the role play? Well, I'm just gonna stick myself into 173's room. Because why not? Or not. Because I can't exactly open and close it from each end. The Shy Guy escapes. Oh no! One zero six. Not 106. 096. Mustn't look at his face. Not 106. Save me, 999. 999, save me. Pacify them. Is that a yes? I'm just putting myself into this container that doesn't have SCP inside. I'm hiding right here. He freed 09, not 096. He's gonna free. .008, that infectious thing. I can't believe that worked. I can't believe I actually got out of there. Uh, the joke's on you, I'm actually already out. I can't move. I'm just gonna head towards this tycoon. Oh no! I died too. Apparently the water's so freezing cold. Oh. Well, as I try to get my SCPs back under control, I will have to say goodbye. I hope you enjoyed, and please tell me if you liked this video and want to see more. Goodbye!